G'day. How is everybody today? On a beautiful weekend. Hopefully everybody's doing well. Anthony, g'day. Andy, how are you, buddy? Nice to see you in here. Looks like it must be a really nice day up the Northern Hemisphere because there's hardly anybody here. But with that said, well, even Anthony's not here either. Must have choosed him off with the BS story I said about my rail jet. It's not over yet. I'm going to see my lawyers about this. It's not the end of the show yet. G'day, Dwight. How are you? Still coughing my lungs up. Me too, buddy. Me too. It's been a quiet week. I'm sorry about last week, guys, but I just wasn't with it. With the sudden passing of Pixie. We've been trying to work out what on earth happened. She was fine on a Thursday night or afternoon. She was full of joy. Came inside. She just wasn't eating. I did what I could. Talked to the vets on the Friday, and by Saturday she got worse. We put it down to there was a plant that's grown up underneath the fence. It's like a leaf type of plant, and we worked out that it's got some toxic poisoning from that plant. So you've spoken with your lawyers, Anthony?
What's that?
Have you spoken to your lawyers?
Yeah, you're in trouble.
I'm in trouble. You're in trouble.
No, we got you on tape admitting that I bought it and took it home, that it was mine, legal.
Oh, yeah, but you...
Possession and receipts are 9/10 of the law. By the way, I can't see the chat if anybody's chatting.
Oh, good. So we can talk crap about you. Okay, good.
So hi to everybody. I'm at my son's house.
That's odd. But yeah, I just gave a quick rundown of what happened with Pixie. I am getting her cremated. She will be here, back home here with me on Wednesday with the other two rabbits. I won't be.
What?
Won't. Oh, he's gone. Jeez, scared him off that much. I won't be getting another one for a little while yet. I've got way too much happening all of a sudden. It's been a very testing, challenging week. It was that, apart from Pixie, there was another event that happened during this week. Won't go too much into it, but all I can say was, lucky I didn't strangle someone. That's how bad it was this week. I almost wasn't going to come on again today with what was going on, but certain people have encouraged me I better come up here, and the person I spoke with on
all right, so I see what happened. I start contradicting you and you boot me out. I see how this works.
Wasn't me. My hands were above the table. Wasn't me. It was your son. He's getting back at me for you forcing him to get married and get out of the house. So I can have a little kid, Jason. How are you?
Hey, Dwight. Hey, Andy. Oh, Andy, I'm sorry you're still sick. Maybe you should. Well, I'll try to be in your live stream tomorrow.
Yeah, well, I'll be in his live stream tonight. Tonight for me, anyway. So, but all I'm going to say is between now and Christmas, things are going to be very challenging for me here. There's things that's starting to develop. There's going to be how would I say this without saying train room about no jokes on this. What I'm going to say. It's going to be challenging for the next 3 to 6 months for me, but there will be a happy result at the end of it. Hopefully, let's cross fingers. Um, something may come to an end by Christmas. So let's just cross fingers and hope the best. I'm not going to indulge too much, but may be times that I will not be able to do the live stream on Sunday. I know I missed out on some of the cab crews, but I've had extremely important meetings and appointments during the week, which has to do with my future. So that takes precedence over the YouTube. It's not that I don't want to hang out with any of you people. That is more important than anything else at the moment. I need to get it right. So as you see, I'm in my training room again. Some bastard switched over the rail jets over. Oh, stop it, will you? Stop it.
Hey, wait a minute. Artie, lean over this way for a second. Lean over this way. Lean over here.
What? Oh!
Hang on, I got it. Crew, look at this. Artie has a screw loose.
I lost the screw, 2 screws loose.
Yep. Living proof. You saw it on camera, folks. Artie has a screw loose.
That means my shoulder's going to fall to pieces because that's the only thing that was holding my shoulder in place. Oh, bugger. Now what? So I'm back in the training room. I am going to have to buy a new computer. I can't do the task that happens. Running the layout and the program at the same time. Hope that wasn't the next screw. No, that was a shoulder screw. It did come on X-ray there, Andy. So, but I managed to play around with my program, and I've got it. Hey, oh, stop it! I don't need a screw in there.
Look, Artie's getting screwed live on TV. Yeah.
Ooh, stop it! Stop it! Don't need to screw there. Thank you.
Hi, Randall. Hi, Monsville, and anybody else I didn't say hi to.
So
I hope
I dragged myself into the training room yesterday.
Oh. Good.
Started playing around with the settings. Got to sort out this swapped out rail jet. I mean, it's gutless on the hills. I mean, it's got no traction whatsoever. But it is what it is. It is a nice engine. I did have another runaway again last night.
Uh-oh.
Got to get some more couplings.
Run away. Run away.
Wasn't as bad as the last one, but yeah, I'm going to have to get some parts next week. I think because I can't get the spare parts, I'll have to just buy a couple of cheap carriages they got in stock and just use bits and pieces of each. Then I can do some experimenting with the two at the same time. So hopefully everything's all right there, Mumsville. Hopefully you got a winter jacket on because we are expecting to get really cold in the next couple of days. So I reckon. So with the train program, I managed.
I have a halo.
Schedules on the one switch, so they can all start in the one hit. So I might as well get the trains to run in the background. Let me change the camera.
Now, see, in case you haven't noticed, I'm in a secret location to protect my rail jet.
Yeah, we can see that. It's all right.
Did you turn your locomotives over and see the PIKO?
Yeah.
Sucker.
All right. All right. I'll get her back somehow. Hopefully this is going to work.
Too much sun today, Andy. We spent most of the afternoon at a water park with the family. We all came down, but that was an adventure in and of itself, not to interrupt Artie's stream of consciousness.
What did you beat yourself out again? Did you?
No, we were supposed to come down today. My daughter, my son-in-law and daughter and grandson were coming down Friday to spend 2 days down here hanging out with my son. And about 12 a.m. on their way down here, their car broke down and somebody had to come down and help them get sorted and pick them up and take them somewhere where they could spend the night until we could get the car taken care of. And hello?
Yeah. Sorry, it was just a German having his food bombs with it.
Yes, Monsville. Artie's Railjet, which is a Pico, P-I-K-O. My Railjet is a Roco, R-O-C-O. Very easy to tell the difference.
It's all right. It's all right. I'll give him back for that. I mean, we're swapping over the Pico engine, the P-I-K-O engine. I'm going to get my other engine back.
So, you can take it to court if you want.
Yeah, well, that's not a problem. I'll take you to the kangaroo court out in the bush. I mean,
well, no, Artie, you don't want a kangaroo court. Your in-laws aren't going to be on your side in that case.
Who says I'm going to use my in-laws?
Oh, you know those kangaroos, man. They all side together.
Isn't there a market on that rocket? Actually, good question. I'm not sure, but I know there is one coming out. There is another brand that is coming out for rocket, but there is a couple of engines, a couple of Taurus engines I am eyeing on at the moment.
Whoa.
Yeah. There is a couple of Taurus engines I'm looking at. Hopefully I should have them here within the month. I've just got to figure out how I'm going to get it without being caught.
No, Andy, Miraklin has never made a railjet.
Okay.
Jägendorfer Collection makes them, and Roco and Pico make them. But as far as I have checked and looked, Miraklin has not made a railjet. You have a pot of kangaroo mints on the stove.
Yeah, those are the ones that don't go to our favour. They end up being stuff and put on the stove. So I've got my trains over. I've got 4 going at the moment.
I think they just concede the market, Andy.
I think most companies, they have their own thing that they're good at and they stay with and stick with it, you know. It's not so much.
Uh-oh. Trouble. Where are you going? Yeah, upstairs. I'm on computer.
It's on the computer. So it says. But yeah, I've got them going. I've only got the trains going in one direction. I've got to figure out how I'm going to
shining the light. Oh, okay.
Bi-direction down on the bottom because I've got 2 blocks that I've got to work out how to put together so they can actually run.
We had kangaroo steak, Monsville. It was okay. It wasn't great.
Yeah, I didn't overseason it. I just wanted.
Right. Artie didn't season it because he wanted me to taste what the meat by itself tastes like, which is the smart and good way to do it.
But I would have seasoned it just a little bit more, just to give it.
But in the end, I want to taste the meat, not the seasoning.
Yeah. But you see how I did all the other meats and steaks. I mean, I didn't over season. I just give it a bit of a, made it a little bit interesting.
I even ate Vegemite.
Yeah, he did. He actually did eat Vegemite. Um, to everybody's shock horror. He didn't eat my Vegemite. He had to eat my cousin's. He didn't trust my Vegemite.
Problem is, I can't get the song Men at Work's Down Under out of my head since we came back from Australia.
Yeah, that
You come from a land down under. Oh, yeah, yeah. The women glow and men plunder.
There was that song, and there was another one where they were actually talking about turning that into a swapping it over for our national anthem. G'day, Chris. How are you, buddy? Hope you're doing good.
Oh, hi, Chris.
Bit different.
Chris with a K.
Well, that's it, yeah. The Chunder, yeah.
Well, my son-in-law is Chris, and he's a room over.
Oh, right, yeah. Chris, over here. G'day, buddy. Is that the one that you're forced to get married? Is that the one that you're forced to get married, Anthony?
What's that?
Is that your son Chris that you're forced to get married? Is it?
No, that's my son-in-law, Chris. He's Kyan's daddy.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. I've got a. Yeah. So I've got them going. As I said, this you can see a big nice pile of mess up here above my head. I'm going to get that cleaned up in the next couple of days. It's a really strange that to put away, but things went pear shaped during the process, so I didn't change them over. So I will eventually.
Andy, that's kind of a personal question, don't you think?
What's that?
He's asking if Chris has had any movements yet.
Any movements? Movements? Well, he moved away. He moved away. They're not quite far enough from Anthony. Is that what you meant? Yeah. Racist. Sounds like a lot of fun there, Chris. So yeah, later on today I'm going to start packing up some of the strange stuff and try to tidy it up. It's becoming a real clutter at the moment, and it's not in a nice way either. Where's my train stop? Oh. Okay, we have. Just bear with me for a minute. Here we go. We got train carriage somewhere in the system. Oh, okay.
Every now and then, Joyce and I give brief thoughts to moving, and then we realize how much crap we have, and it's like, you know what? Nah, let's just stay here. Let the kids deal with it after we die.
Oh, okay. You're lucky in that way you can do it. Okay. Well, that worked. The protection I had in place for the layout. Two of the carriages came off on the road jet that someone swapped over and is blocking the section so the train stuff will essentially. So it's nice to know that everything basically works pretty well.
I finally drained my charger. Oops.
Good. But I have realised that the couplings on the FICO carriages are not really the best. They seem to come uncoupled really, really easy. Okay, Chris, well, have fun with it, but to see what just
Oh, that's cool, Chris. That's very cool.
The only
Hey,
thing I
AJ.
would suggest, since you're
Hello, Terry's Trains Down Under.
like me, just look at next time you build your layout where you'd be able to pull it down in sections and modules and make it easy to move around instead of
No, not all is well with us, Terry. I've had to move into a new location to hide my railjet from Artie's attempts to steal it again.
G'day Terry, how are you? Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's not just a road that you've got to worry about. There's others that got my eyes on now. But that was my road jet, not your road jet. I put a deposit on it first.
No. My railjet, because it specifically says it says ROCO. Yours is PIKO.
You just offered him more money.
PIKO, 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 and Pico is its name. Oh,
At the moment, so I can't get him in as a witness.
hey, AJ, by any chance, do you have some sort of a power cord that ends with the old USB, the old half smiley face? My charger has died.
So what I have done is trying to the background when I even section. They'll actually
USB mini. Yeah, the original USB mini.
Do that, and when they try and get to a certain section, they'll automatically just
Hey, Monsville, are homes in New Zealand even more expensive than Australia? Because, wow, are homes in Australia expensive?
yeah, they pretty much are. You guys have way too much fun. We gotta have fun. The only way we can get some of that sanity back, to have some fun.
Yes, Andy, this is a Dodge Charger.
It's a Dodge. Is it dodgy? No, it's dodgy.
Everything I own is has Dodge printed on it.
Oh, it has it really now. You didn't do that. You didn't have that on my road yet underneath it. Why?
Chris, I am at my son's house, which he bought a few months ago.
He thinks that he's safe over there. He thinks his trains are safe there, Chris.
We're having a mini family reunion down here in a secret location that we can't let Artie know. Thank you. Now, I just need to plug it into something.
There's someone down
What,
there.
USB power cord?
He's looking for his passport. He's
It's going to drive you crazy. Hey, Kyan, you want to say hi to everybody? No, he's having fun.
But I have got some more stuff that's coming.
So I'm about 3 hours away from my house.
That's not far. Actually, you're now far from Pappy's. You're somewhere down Pappy's way.
What's that?
You're somewhere down there where Pappy is. And we hear Kyan in the background. Yeah, and Chris, sadly, the main section here where the trains are running, I do have to pull that down.
I'm sorry to look at it now.
The section to my left here, it's done in sections.
Well, I'd have to log into my Facebook and everything, which is a pain in the patootie.
Plugged in, so it's easy for me just to unplug that and transport. I do need to down the far end there still, but I'm not allowed to do any heavy lifting yet with my shoulders. So what's going to happen there is, as soon as I'm allowed to do it, I'm going to fix that far end there and finalise all the track work.
Double the price. Yikes. Man, you people down under. See, even if I wanted to move down under, I couldn't afford it.
Well, it all depends on how we've done.
I mean, they'd have to take my retirement salary and quadruple it or quintuple it. So
Hopefully that's better, Andy. Well, it all depends on where you move, really. I mean, you have a look here, like within my area, the prices have gone through the roof, only because there's a shortage of available houses and whatnot. But if you go further,
because the places where people can live are taken up. Sure, I could go out into the outback and buy 10 acres and build a shack and live cheap, but that ain't what I want. The whole point to me living in Australia would be close to those amazing beaches and all that.
There are places, you just got to search for them. And you can say they're like a hidden secrets, they're hidden gems. We don't advertise those areas too much, even to the city folk here. G'day, Possum Boy. That's someone I haven't seen for a long time. Hopefully you doing well there, buddy.
Howdy, Possum.
So yeah, I am getting there gradually there, Chris. I do have to do some little modifications to this area here where the train stopped, and that's got to come down 4 inches. The far end there is wild. I've got to fix that incline here. Hopefully I can get that done before Christmas. Now, if you have a look on that freight train there that's going down around the grade there, the last 3 carriages on that are from my childhood. They have not run in nearly 45 years. Here she is, down by my head. The last 3 carriages there from that I got for Christmas. Jeez.
So wow, you're saying these things are old.
Yeah. So I might actually throw out a challenge video this week.
But that's what I find interesting, Artie.
What's that?
You say these are from your childhood?
Yeah.
I didn't think you had a childhood. I thought you were just kind of made in a lab and thrown out to the world. And apparently your locomotive agrees with me. Hey, Les, how are you? It was an honor to meet you in Australia, Les. I am so thrilled that you came down all that way and visited with us. It was just great to see and hear from you and just see a lot of the amazing things you've done, car, train, and everything related.
Oh yeah, he is. He's to what he can do is amazing. I did have a photo of that truck that he built, that rig that he built. When I find it, I will actually keep it aside and show people. It was just amazing bit of craftsmanship that he did out of bits and pieces, basically. But yeah, as you see, everything is sort of running out all right. Hang on, here she comes. These last 3 carriages here, 1, 2, 3, they're the old Lima ones or Lima ones. I got them for Christmas 55 years ago. And it goes to show you how we looked after my trains after all those years. I've even still got the original wheels under it. I know you're not supposed to run plastic, but
cool.
It's got plastic wheels under it, and it still runs. I still got another 3. We'll see if I can dig them out. But they're under Go on, Anthony.
Sorry, I was answering a question by Andy. Are you pondering what I'm pondering, Pinky? I think so, Bryce, but me and Pippi Longstocking, imagine the children. I haven't tried to do Pinky in a long time. I'll have to work on it.
Yeah. So gradually, I'm gonna once I do the far end, I can start doing the scenery. I do want to get my American trains up in the next week or two, to give them a test run to see if and any modifications what I need to do on the land so they can run. Because as you know, like with American stuff, you've got the double stack container trains.
Yeah, like taking a white Sharpie, and writing Railjet on the side of them just so you can feel better.
Yeah. That's the one. G'day, Ken.
Well, hello, Ken.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about that here, Ken, but yeah, I heard about it. Oh, that's no good. Yeah, all right, Ken. We'll just leave it at that, okay? We don't really want to talk about politics because I tell you what, we've got enough crap going on here. G'day, Dan's Model Railroad Journeys. How are you, buddy?
Hello, Dan.
Yeah, I saw it before we got on the show, but I have got one little section where I did put a turnout, and I'm working on how to where I'm going to lead it. Let me just bring the screen up bigger. Just behind that train there, that's down the bottom, I did do a little junction. I was hoping to bring a line up to here, but as you see in the bottom here, there's a square opening. I wanted to leave that so I've got access to get up in the middle in case there's train derailment or need to do some wiring, whatnot. It's easy access. So I may end up taking that turnout, or one of the turnouts out, and make that siding just a little bit longer. But now with the Pixie passing away, I was thinking about going out to the lounge room, and Anthony knows, like, I've got Randall's Run out there in the lounge room at the moment, and I'll connect Randall's Run out the front there since I don't have nothing walking into the train room. It's a thought, but I don't
it's a thought.
I don't think I'm going to do it because I may only be here for another 12 months or 18 months, and then I've got to pack it all up and move, you know?
Right.
So I might just do with what I've got. But it would be interesting. It'd be able to, the train's got at least a journey to go to somewhere.
Yep.
So yeah,
it's a happy whistle. You know what?
It is, and that's the 103.
That's just a happy whistle sound.
Yeah. Oh, mine's well. Look, some of those old stuff is just unbelievable. They just go and go and go.
Yeah, they made it to last. There was a time, but then they found out they made things to last. In 20 years, nobody would be buying your stuff because everybody had it and you'd be out of business. Planned obsolescence.
Yeah, Liz, she passed away. Passed away last Saturday, midday last Saturday.
Okay.
Put it down to, it was the plant that she nibbled on that was grown out from under the fence, one of the weeds from next door neighbour that actually got it. So it's coming out this week, and I am going to get a hold of a Roundup weed killer, and I'm just going to put it right along that fence line there because I'm sick of cleaning up his weeds, basically, and now he killed it. Killed one of my pets.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't just a pet. She was a child to me, you know.
Yeah. She was, I mean, however you want to phrase it, child to you, support animal, all of that. If I can interject on that topic without making things too maudlin or sad, is Joyce and I were there for 3 weeks. And I will tell you, ahead of time, I would have never really thought that rabbits could have personalities, like dogs can and even cats can. And clearly any animal can. She had a personality. Pixie was very, very astute and funny and clearly able to express thoughts and emotions. She was very funny to be around, as long as you don't leave wires out where she could chew on them.
Well, it wasn't so much where he can chew on it. It was that wire wasn't supposed to be there. That's her spot. Get it out
Right.
of there. That's basically what she was saying. And actually, it was funny. Randall did exactly the same thing. If there's a wire being in the same place, she was a little bit more. She gave you a little bit more warning. She'd pick the wire up and throw it. It's like it's out and it's in my way. Move it.
Yeah, it was funny. She could actually grab and unplug things.
Oh yeah. It's in my socket. I don't want it there. Get it out.
Yes, Ken. She thumped heavily when something was not to her liking.
Oh yeah. But you should have seen the look on her face because she was used to Anthony and Joyce's voice on the internet, on the computer, during the live streams, like with Anthony's morning live streams. Well, for me, it's morning, Saturday morning. But when the two of them are standing in the dining room, Pixie's like, oh shit, they're here. Oh, hang on, they're not on TV. Oh shit, I've got to behave myself.
Well, the funniest thing was her making the chair for Joyce every day. That was hilarious.
That was a classic.
She would already have these covers on the chairs, and she would hop up in that chair and tuck the covers in and neaten them up, the chair that Joyce sat in. She didn't do that for the chair I sat in, but the chair Joyce sat in, she would hop up in it and tuck it in and make it neat. That was absolutely hysterically funny.
Well, she didn't even do it for me, and I'm the one that pays the rent and feed her. I just couldn't get over it.
It must have been a female thing. Oh, finally, another woman. Sit down, honey. Let's chat.
It wasn't just any woman. It's some woman that's got some common sense.
Yeah. Aren't these men hair-raising annoyances? Let me get you some coffee and tea, and let's talk about this.
I'll tell you what. If she could, she probably would have.
She would have. Yeah, she was attached to Joyce. She was definitely attached to Joyce. That was funny.
And when I got back from the airport, it's like, where are they? I mean, she went around looking everywhere, and I'll tell you what, she played. I had hell to pay for about a good week, 2 weeks almost. Oh, telling you about misbehaving. It's like, you took them away. You took my girl away. I've got no one to snuggle up to and be with. It's like, oh, geez.
It was funny. She was so. I mean, we only lived with her for 3 weeks, and obviously it touched us. We've been talking offline, but we were in tears when we heard about it, for you and for her, because we grew attached to her.
Yeah, well, it was when I took her in on Saturday, back to the vets again, and I'm like looking at her, I'm like, this is like, you can see something is just not right. I just had that feeling like this is not going to be good. And
yeah.
The only time I've broken down that much to a human was when I lost my first partner.
Right.
I wasn't so bad with Randall because I prepared myself for it, but it was hard.
Right.
I did get breaking down pretty bad when I lost that stray that I had. I didn't show the pictures of Fuzzy when the Fuzzy came to my life. But the one thing that's really disheartening is as soon as things start settling down and heading the right direction, they pass away. And that's the hard thing for me. And I'm like, no more of this. It's just hard.
Yeah.
And that house has just been so deadly quiet since she hasn't been here.
Well, you did. You went from me and Joyce and our hustle and bustle, along with the rabbit wanting attention and hanging out with Joyce, and then we leave, and yeah, you've had a 180-degree shift in emotions on top of all the other crap that certain people are putting you through.
Yeah, and that was a real big challenge, but there was a positive outcome out of it at the end of the day.
Yeah. Although
as
I don't know if you told, but I don't know how much you want to go into it, but I'll just say this. The train story where you got everybody on the upper deck to yell. I'm sorry, maybe I shouldn't, but I laugh at that. Every time I think about it, I laugh at that.
The whole point is certain people couldn't believe that I was stuck on the train. We were about an hour and 45 minutes late.
We'd like to can't we do a Zoom meeting with you, sir? Can we do a Zoom meeting with you? I'm on a train. What are you trying to say, sir? You don't want to do a Zoom meeting? I'm on a train. Can we please have a private Zoom meeting with you? I'm on a train.
Yeah.
Would you people tell him I'm on a train?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't be laughing, but yeah, I guess you have to. Because they all did.
Oh, they did. They did a lot. They couldn't understand. They couldn't believe.
He's on a fucking train.
Yeah. And when I mentioned to that person at the meeting on Thursday, he's like, "You're joking." I go, "What do you think I was so irate when I turned up to see you on Monday? That I was 45 minutes late for the meeting?" And he's like, "Well, that should never have happened." So yeah, but I mean, I've got what? I've got at least 40 witnesses of the stupidity. I mean, I can laugh at it now, but the worst thing is, it actually started beforehand.
Hang on, tell you what. Let me do this. I hope I don't mess something up. Here, you want to come and say? Can you say hi to everybody real quick? Artie's on there. Can you say hi, Artie?
Hi, Artie.
Hi, Cayenne. Look, I've got my trains running. See, have a look. There's my train later.
He's got his trains running. Hey, can you tell what that train is?
All right.
See, I've got my rail jet there, Cayenne.
He's got his rail jet because it says Pico on it, so it's his. We don't do Pico rail jets. We do Rogo. Those are the best.
But at least mine toots, not like our Papa's trains. They don't go toot. Yeah.
Somebody is really tired, aren't you? You're tired. You're ready to go to sleep, aren't you?
That's funny. Before I end up going off the top of my head on the train.
Okay, Opa's awake. You go play. I'll be done. I'll be done in just a few minutes. Okay.
I thought I had the decency to get out there because we stopped at a red light and we didn't know how long we're going to stop there for. So I've gone off the train onto the platform and blast the hell out of the people I'm talking to. And they obviously made an announcement, and all the people on the train was banging on the window for me to get back on, just as the doors were about to close. So the people understood my frustration out of what was going on. I tell you what, you can't do nothing right. I mean,
but sir, you're on a quiet car. We can do this.
Yeah, we can do this. Yeah, right.
Well, you know, trying to see the silver lightning and the tornadoes.
Yeah, well, apparently I've got another meeting like this to deal with in late September.
Uh-huh.
So that's going to be an interesting one. Hopefully it's not going to be on school holidays where they shut all the public transport down to do maintenance because...
That wouldn't be fun.
Yeah, that would be fun. I'll have to talk to the lawyers on Monday, Tuesday next week and discuss it. Like, I'm not going to do this over the phone or over
Oh, I didn't see.
And it's got to be done in person.
Do you have that 103 running today?
Yeah.
I didn't look to see, and I'm on my phone, so the image is small.
The 103 is just at the
See, now
station.
see that one, Artie. See, Artie, that one there, you got yourself a real winner there.
I tell you
103 is a German classic. Everybody, apparently except me, who does German trains, has a 103.
That's
And
it.
they are a cult. 103s are just one of the locomotives every German has at least one of, and usually multiples, because it is just one of the great diesel runner, or not diesel. It's just one of the great locomotives of German history. It is one of the iconic locomotives. So you got a winner there too, with a nice set of cars to go with it.
Yeah, well, that grade that I've got there, that my finger is at the moment, that's getting close to 8%, 8-9% on that grade, and pulling
that's tough.
Grade, that's tough, and pulling up that grade with the 6 cars that I've got with it handles it like a trooper, doesn't it? It does a lot better job than the yellow Taurus that I have.
Yep.
But even a little 1043 class Austrian, one that will be down, should be coming up soon. Even that one there is just not too bad of a puller either. Yeah, just the one that you see coming up now.
Okay, gotcha.
Stripe. That's not too bad, not a little bad little engine either. I do. Roco are coming up with some more of those ones out soon with different numbers, so I'm going to do that. But with the 103, I see this 3 different variations of them. So what I'm looking at doing is getting the other 2 different variations of the 103s. Because the one that I've got here now is the big cooling grills on the side, but the original ones didn't have the big cooling grills on them.
Okay.
So I'd like to get the original one, and I can't remember what the other one was. There was a difference. I think it's the TE1, the Trans-European Express one, but it had an extra pantograph on it to go in the different power zone district. Papa John, how are you, buddy?
Hey, Papa John.
So, yeah, this one here is pulling my freight train. That's a sweet little engine, that one.
Understandable.
And it fits in nicely with the rake of carriages. Where I've got my freight terminal here, fits in there nicely. Now, the carriages that I do have with it, these carriages here, I tell you what, they're nice looking carriages. And they look like they just come out of the paint shop where they didn't really prep the surface on it. You can actually see indentations on it with the old paint on it. But very nice carriages. I didn't get to barrel yesterday, but I will go up there. There is a couple more sets of them up there, which you're going to get, because those carriages did turn up a lot at my uncle's limestone mine and brickworks. But I am looking at getting some more of that, because eventually I do want to get the 52 class. Very new.
They shut all the lines down here all the time because they're building the Cross River Rail.
Well, I can understand then what they had to do. Like up at Waterford at the moment, the station, which is the Sydney Wollongong border, basically, they end up doing a new storage lines there for the new trains. And they're linking all the tracks up and linking all the signalling up. And since it's school holidays, it's not going to interrupt the school kids. They're doing all the doing all the signalling. I can understand them doing that. they let the peak hour trains through, but what made it more frustrating was our train was late. One, there was a broken down freight train, and that created a domino effect. There was 5 trains in the system. They end up putting 2 of those trains in the mine. Instead of delaying the works for a couple of hours, they decided to go ahead with the works instead of clearing out the 5 delayed passenger trains in the system. It made us. We were an hour and 45 minutes late. The ones that behind us were 2 hours late, or 2.5 hours late. But then you go in the central, because I had to get a light rail trolley to make my appointment. They were doing track work there as well. You end up having to get on the buses, which gave you a guided tour of. Oh, hang on, there's something wrong here.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah.
I know that.
Oh, emergency stop. Oh.
Emergency, stop.
I lost carriage. Oh, no, I haven't. Oh, that was close.
Well, that leads me to one other question, Artie.
What's that?
After you set Joyce and I up in that amazing little place when we first arrived to Australia, who sabotaged the wooden bridge? Exactly. Thank you.
That was the Yowie that did that.
Oh.
Yeah, the Yowie did that. That wasn't me. That was my buddy, the Yowie. Yeah.
The Yowie. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I didn't know if it was that or Ninja Drop Bears.
No. That was a Yowie. He decided to go through the creek bed there looking for you. He was going to make us up. He's going to have you guys, for snack. But
well,
yeah,
you know how you admitted to diverting our plane to Hawaii. That was nice of you. I don't think Joyce and I will be that nice. We're going to divert your plane. Well, let's just say you'll get a close encounter with penguins.
Oh, cool. Always want to go to Antarctica.
Wear your fur-lined underwear.
I'm getting ready for the gold snap that's going to hit us tonight. But yeah, I would do like to get another couple more with those freight cars that I did get. They'll go nicely with the 52 class steam engine that I do intend on getting somewhere down the line. So most of the stuff that I do have, I can actually share it amongst with what I already got. I can switch and choose. But even as G'day Happy Valley, how are you?
Hey Edward, how you doing?
But even as Anthony sees, I just got so much here. I just can't have everything.
Did you want to say that again? I am by. Okay.
I am by.
Kyan heard me say hi, Edward, so Kyan ran over and said hi, Edward.
Hi, Edward. But with how much stock I've got, I can't get them all out. So I've got to rotate them every now and then. I will give them a rotation now. I will put the European ones. I've got to put the Australian ones away first, and then the European ones will go away. And I have to give the Americans a test run, see how they go.
Okay.
All
right.
Because apart from the GP30 and the GP38, since I've fixed up the track work, I don't know if the big ones will run smoothly or not.
All right. Well, Artie, I probably should pay some attention to my family here.
Yeah, well, I'm going to call it quits anyway. It's an hour. So, guys, let me get my ugly mug face back up here again.
You don't have to.
Okay. With that, hopefully everybody enjoyed the show. I'm going to try and get back to normal show. I just want to get a few things sorted out in here. Thanks for coming on, Anthony. Hopefully you do well. Say good day to the family. Everybody else here in the chat, enjoy the rest of your weekend. See you tonight, Andy. Be good. With that, we'll catch you all soon. Bye for now.
All right. Well, take care, everybody. Good to see you, everyone.